I was in the car the other night and I was tuning around on the radio. I was listening to one of the stations and Natasha Bedingfield came on. And Unwritten is a song that has so much meaning for us as performers because it stops us from making a huge mistake. And I'm going to share this with you in this episode of the VOHeroes podcast. The words in Unwritten in the chorus, a song by Natasha Bedingfield, says, "Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten." And that is true for every single moment of our performers' lives. And it comes down to one simple thing that is applicable both in the world of performance and the world of sports and the world of stock market and the world of health. Here's the thing. Past performance has no bearing whatsoever on the potential of future performance. There is no guarantee that what has happened in the past is what is going to happen in the future. You know, things change. Our skill set changes. The surroundings that we operate within change. We don't know when something really tragic or something really spectacular is going to happen, and we can't say, oh, it's never happened for me, so it's never going to happen for me. You know, today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten has so much meaning in our lives. If you said to me in, the early 2000s, 2003, 2004, your whole life is going to change in a few years when you start working on camera, I'd have been like, what? I've never worked on camera before. Why would I be even interested or good at working on camera? Maybe I would have said that. But this notion of pleasant surprises and sometimes unpleasant negative events has been with me and with everybody throughout my entire life and throughout their lives as well. And it's important to understand that even if you've struggled, even if you've had situations where you haven't gotten the success that you want, that doesn't mean that that is going to last forever. There are people who have experienced less than stellar levels of accomplishment and success and competence who have found their lives changing in many ways because they made one little simple change, or they made no change at all. Their experience changed, their situation changed, their expectations changed. So I just want you to remember that, especially in the world of performance, when anything can happen at any time, you can't predict it, the book has still yet to be written as to your future. What has happened in the past is one thing, but what's going to happen, you can't predict. You can't predict what you're going to be good at. You can't predict what you're going to like. You can't predict what's going to be presented to you as opportunities. There's so much coming for you that you don't know about. And I just want you to be ready and know that that's going to happen. It's going to happen. You can't predict what's going to happen, but what's going to happen is going to happen. I'm now beating this to a dead horse. I'm sorry. But it's really important to me. It's like I sit here and I think about how much pressure people put on themselves and how disappointed they are about how things haven't changed. And then when they do change, they're so surprised about it. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Especially if you've had a run where you're just like, things just aren't getting any better, and then they did. Yeah? I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening. If you'd like to hit the like button, we'd love to have you do that. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's great. And I will see you in the next episode of the VOHeroes podcast.